live.
Hey,
Wait.
guys.
What is up?
Hello. This is the part where we wait 5 minutes for people to sign on.
What is up, Vital? What's up? Williamsburg.
Yes, we are on North 14th Street, right in front of the beautiful Vital Brooklyn building.
And we are very excited to be taking you through a little behind the scenes tour of what we are cooking up for you.
Awesome.
So let's,
Introductions?
Oh yes, hi, I'm Lynn. I'm the yoga lead.
And I'm Sergio. I'm the cycling and fitness lead. And behind the camera, we have
Ricky. I could just post it up.
There you go.
And then I'm Ricky. I'm the community lead. I'll be behind the camera answering any questions. Also in the comments, we're going to have Maddie, our marketing manager. She'll be answering any questions that we aren't able to answer on the feed. Hi, Maddie. All right, where is these?
There we are.
At a spinner done. Awesome.
Okay. So we are here on 14th Street. We're taking the whole block of 14th Street in Nassau. And then we're gonna go in. So we?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Start with this gorgeous facade. Great. So here's the welcome entrance area. You can see the beautiful workspace here. It's well lit. You can come in with your computer, take care of work, go for a climb, come back, keep working.
One of the things that we really believe at Vital is that we want to build spaces that people love being a part of. And you can really see this reflected on our main entrance with that big table that people can just come hang out, as Lynn said, work from and just enjoy the space.
Yeah.
And you can see everybody in here is masked, and we have these huge windows that we can open up to keep you safe through hopefully the end of the COVID thing we're all dealing with. There are personal check-in stations, so you can take care of yourself when you walk into the building. And let's go meet some food.
Yeah.
Hi guys!
Hi.
You're live on Instagram. Some of our amazing crew members.
We are in training and preparing to receive all of you guys here in the gym.
There are constantly crew members on staff taking care of the space and taking care of you. So if you have questions, you get to come talk to these beautiful folks, and they will help you out.
And how excited you guys are on
Yeah!
Michael, what's your favorite spot in the gym? Yeah, your favorite place?
Michael.
The yoga.
Yeah!
That's amazing.
He's also a yoga instructor, so.
It's a planted question.
Thank you. We're gonna come back. Bye.
You can see there's still some work being done, so big old lift right here. But also you can see just how much work has been put into route setting already. The gym is covered with routes all over the floor. We're still forerunning things, getting them all set up for you for when we do open, which is soon.
Yes.
And a very special spot in this area. That's when all the aerial classes are gonna happen, right? So all of our aerial and six classes are going to be here in the corner. Rebecca, our aerial lead, has got an amazing team of aerial instructors for you guys. The aerial is part of your membership as well. So you can just, as soon as those go live, you can book for them, and that's where you're going to be.
So some questions we're hearing a lot is, when are we opening?
Aha! It's a very good question.
Soon. As you can see, we are still just finishing up some details and just getting ready. We are hoping to give a specific date in the next couple of weeks, the next few days, and then we can really deliver an amazing product for you guys.
But as you can see, and part of the reason we wanted to do this tour, we're doing this because we're close. We're really close to opening. You can see it's just finishes going up at this point.
Yes.
Another thing about the aerial slope program that you should know is that there's this huge door right here, this massive garage door, and this opens up. So we get this massive breeze in here. It's going to be really nice and beautiful, and You also get this patio area to hang out, to eat like, your lunch. Yeah, it's just gonna be a cool space to hang.
And a cool thing that I think it's cool is this part specifically is a top out. So you can climb all the way to the top, and there's more stuff upstairs that we're going to be showing you guys.
Oh shoot, I should have worn my shoes to do that. Sorry guys, next time.
All right.
Awesome.
Have we got any more questions coming in, Ricky?
We have a few. One of them was asked, is there any ropes in the gym?
No, there are no ropes. We are a bouldering only facility.
Yes.
And by the time that we open, we're going to be the biggest bouldering gym in New York City. So the biggest surface of bouldering.
300 plus routes at any time, Ricky, is that right?
I think so. I'd have to double check with Audrey. Only bouldering. Bouldering is the best. I agree.
Speaking of bouldering, I can see our route setters right over there. And, let's go and check on them.
Go see them.
And on that note, they're running away.
We'll
bug Audrey.
Don't worry, you don't have to say much. Just say hi. Hello. This is Audrey.
This is Audrey.
Our head route setter. How you doing, Audrey?
Good, all right.
How much fun are you having getting all of the routes and from
I have a
members?
So much fun.
great question. Someone was asking, how tall are the walls?
I measured them yesterday, actually. They're 15 and a half feet tall.
Nice.
They're pretty tall.
Yeah, they feel high.
And what's the hardest route? What's the grade of our hardest route?
There's a blue climb right there that is probably 11, I don't know, something like that.
Sweet. And how often are the routes changed?
The whole gym will be reset, like totally turn around every 7 weeks, but we'll be setting Monday through Thursday.
Cool.
And for new climbers, what kind of offerings do we have as far as the routes go?
I mean, we have climbs that are as easy as they get, all the way to as hard as they get.
Those are for me.
Yeah.
And now, what's your favorite place? What's your favorite wall in your spot?
That pile of holes.
It's amazing.
The spray zone. So yeah, this entire zone right here is going to be built out to be a spray wall. Currently, this first half is a bunch of dynos, and then the rest of it's spray, and the whole thing will eventually be filled into a spray wall. It's going to be sick. Someone just asked, will there be a youth team?
Aha, yes. Hold on, let's go find Elizabeth
Speaking of
over
you,
here.
thanks, that's right.
The short answer is yes. We're getting you a longer answer.
And we just turned to
Elizabeth!
Elizabeth is right here. Elizabeth is our programs manager, and she looks after everything climbing related. Hi.
Hi guys.
We just had a question about whether there are going to be youth teams.
Yes,
Tell us more about youth teams.
we have competitive teams and recreational teams. They're happening. There's gonna be more information about them coming soon. We're doing assessments hopefully the first week of grand opening for kids, so that we can get teams started right away, which is exciting.
What about board kids in the summer?
Board kids in the summer. We're gonna have summer camps,
Yes.
which is very exciting too. And they'll
Awesome.
have climbing, and there's going to be camps with yoga in them, and silks in them too, and all sorts of fun
Cool.
stuff. So,
Nice.
yeah.
But what about for people that have never bouldered before, never climbed? Like, I'm not a boulder. Do we have any offerings for
Yes,
them?
we're going to have a Bouldering 101 clinic that comes with your day pass and is free for members, so that you can come in and learn how to be a climber right away when you come into the gym. So you get to come take a class with us.
Awesome. So if you've never bouldered, never climbed before, you would recommend those classes?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be like me and just show up and stare at a wall and you're like, that's terrifying. Someone will actually lead you through your first climb, and that is included in a day pass when you come to the gym,
Awesome.
if you want it.
Speaking of which, where are we hanging out right now?
We're in the kiddie section.
It's so cute.
It's so
the
cute.
cutest spot of the whole gym. Look at this wall to the right.
To the right?
Yeah, look at the Lego wall.
How cute it is.
And also say hi to Andrew.
Hi,
Andrew's heading up our maintenance.
This
There-
is my favorite part of
And
the
then
gym.
here's Sergio's favorite part,
Why aren't you sliding down?
the slide.
Can I slide it, Elizabeth? Can I slide it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, the slide is all ages. I've tested it.
Yeah, works for everybody.
Alright, friends, we're going down.
It started well.
It works.
So a lot of people are again asking, when are we opening? Again, we are working very hard to open as soon as we can. We don't have a concrete date just yet, but we should be setting one very soon.
Awesome. Now we're going to another very fun part of the gym, which is the fitness area, which I'm very excited.
It's going to look more and more fun over the next week or so as we're waiting to get equipment in and set up.
Yes.
But as you can see, that's our fitness space. We've got some equipment going in. We've got those beautiful windows that they open to the outside, so when you're training, you get all that natural light. We've got some cable machines in already. We've got a bunch of rogue equipment that is already here. We are going to be bringing into the space. So we're going to have 4 squat racks. We're going to have dumbbells, kettlebells, ski ergs, eco bikes, all the fun stuff and all the good toys that you want to get fit, stay fit, and just get better at climbing through fitness.
What about folks who don't know how to use machines?
Great, we're going to have climb fit classes, which are classes here in the gym that if you don't know what to do at the gym, you can join those classes. They're going to be led by our amazing climb fit coaches. Lynn is one of them. And they're just going to take you through the workout. So if you come here and you have no idea what to do, you can still get a great workout using the space led by our instructors. Ricky, what are those things at the back?
Oh, we got some training things. I can talk about that a little bit. So some of the things we will offer also at the gym, of course, we have our campus board. We also have a tension board over there, and as well as a kilter board. Yes, these are all cool boards. They all work with apps, so we can kind of download our own climbs, set your own stuff. Great training tools. Fun fact about the kilter board, it's also going to be on hydraulics, so the incline can be adjusted. Always good.
On. And
That looks painful.
are we going to have a slack line as well?
We are going to have a few slack lines. Those are going to go in the patio, and then there's, I think, anchor points throughout the gym.
Amazing. And more fitness equipment here. And as the week goes on, this place is going to be more and more fuller with all the good fitness stuff. For climb fit classes, we're going to have a number of different programs. So if you want to work on strength, you want to work on conditioning, if you want to work on strength and conditioning, there'll be a class for everyone.
Awesome. Are aerial in classes included in membership?
They are. There's an extra fee for aerial classes because they are specific, and right now we are only allowed to have 6 people climbing silks at the same time due to COVID considerations. So there's an $8 fee on top of the day pass to come to an aerial class. However, if you're a member, they're free to you.
Cool.
Awesome. Someone did ask, can we see the roof?
Yeah. Oh, we will. We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's take you. Oh, the good space. You see, there's still a lot of boxes and still a lot of things laying around.
But mostly cosmetic. The bathrooms are beautiful. Wait, I have to show the bathrooms because they're so nice. They're really nice bathrooms. All right, let's see if we can get the light on. There we go. Yeah, so check out this gorgeous bathroom. I know this is weird, but
Nice shower.
it's really nice to have an inviting space everywhere in the gym, not just while you're climbing. There are showers that you can use here, and yeah.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And there are lots of them, not just one.
And someone asked which programs and amenities will be limited or affected by COVID.
So, all of them to some extent. Right now, we're at 33% capacity for people to come in, so we're tracking those numbers. The yoga program, for instance, we can have 10 students at a time.
For cycling, it's only 9, and for climb fit, only 6 for them.
Yeah. And for aerial 6, as I was saying before.
What is the history of the building, or is it new?
Oh, God, I wish you knew it.
It used to be a steel warehouse, I believe. On the weekend, the previous owners, they were here checking out the space. It was really nice to hear their stories of their family, in the space many years ago.
Like 3 buildings or 3 properties kind of combined, so you're going to see a lot of like the old bones, especially in the fitness room.
Which is very cool to see on
I'm learning things.
of the actual structural parts. Are we going up?
Yeah, we should say that we're accessible. So we've got an elevator. I don't know if we showed you the ramp out front, but it is an accessible building. You can come here. Everybody is welcome.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Now the next question, will members get guest passes?
Oh, yeah. Where did we land on that? I can't remember.
So I can answer that question.
Yeah, thanks, Ricky.
Are dogs allowed? So quick question. Dogs are not allowed in the facility, but for guest passes, members don't come with guest passes, so there's not free guest passes coming with. However, guests do have the opportunity to bring, members have the opportunity to bring guests during the after-hour session, so our member hours. So our gym is open later, like after 11, exclusively to members, but members have the opportunity to bring a guest. Those guests still have to purchase a day pass, however, in that case, they can still be after hours, and they are, in that case, the members' guests.
Amazing.
Showing the back of my head.
Now let's get into the fun part. Right? Lynn.
Yes.
You going first?
This is the yoga studio, which I'm super excited about. So come on in and take a look. You can see we've got big mirrors here for particular classes. It's really nice to be able to check out your alignment. We're also going to install curtains, so we won't necessarily have those all the time, so that you can really focus on your yoga practice rather than just staring at yourself in the mirror. If you take a look here, the Nook boys built us this amazing cabinetry, and you'll see throughout the building, you'll see their work. So the design of the whole place is really thoughtful. They've thought of all of those pieces, and they really fit together aesthetically, which is really nice. Yeah, you can see the beautiful hardwood floors. And best about this is, if you're practicing here, you get a big view of the Manhattan skyline. I don't know any other place that has that. You can see our fire pit.
The door's open. Do we want to take a little step?
Let's go.
Here we go.
How amazing is that? How amazing is that?
Over here to the left is Refuge. This is going to be our cafe. You can come get a drink, get a snack, hang out by the fire pit, watch your friends climbing out here on the rooftop. I need Atre to tell me how many routes there are going to be up here. Do you know, Ricky?
I don't know how many routes are going to be. It's going to be a lower density than up downstairs.
Yeah.
But there's going to be plenty of climbing. A little different is we aren't going to have mats on the outdoor areas. Instead, we're going to have a rubber mulch, kind of like they have in downtown Brooklyn, in Dumbo.
Mm-hmm. And is that right that that big piece is also top out? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we should look at this from the other side.
So there's actually green turf at the top of this one, so you can climb it. You can just hang out at the top and enjoy this beautiful skyline. Because that is very special. That's very special.
Yes. So.
Or other things you can't go.
No, I think we've come to the limit of this part. So you can see there's still work to do up here on the roof. We're completing it as quickly as we can to get open as soon as possible.
Yeah, so go to my favorite spot.
Yeah, let's go see your
Yes.
spot. That's pretty cool.
We're going to see a place that I'm very excited about. As you can probably tell. Which we're gonna have the very first vital cycling studio, which is very, very fun. Come on over, it's right opposite the yoga studio. So all of our bikes have special pedals and cleats, so when you come in, you check in, you get your cycling shoes, you get your towel, and you get into this very cool space. My favorite part. We've already got all the bikes here, we've got the lights and sound system setting up, so we can be offering you guys amazing cycling classes with very, very good instructors. It looks very plain and naked, but once we get you black out everything and blast the speakers, it's going to be an amazing experience here.
Just some boxes over there, but...
More boxes and more dust. Cool, huh? Let's go over to...
These are lights. They're so cool. So you can see more of the Nook work here as well. All of that work matching aesthetically. It's really beautiful stuff. And they've thought, you guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
They've thought a lot about the aesthetics of the space and hired artists to, first of all, make this gigantic mural here. There's also a big staircase mural, but those stairs are off limits right now, so maybe we'll see those another day.
Is there any bike storage?
Any bike storage?
Yes.
I don't think we have bike storage. That's a good question. But it's Brooklyn. There are bike racks outside. Yeah, I don't think we have bike storage at this point to bring your bike in. That is a good
We don't
question.
in-house, but we just got approved, and there's going to be bike racks being placed on the street level,
Fantastic.
put in. Awesome. So we were getting a lot of questions. We do plan to set some time aside, so let's find a nice, relatively quiet corner. Maybe we can answer some more questions.
Great.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Let's
good.
do that.
Do you want to show them the top out wall from up here?
Sure.
Again, we'll do that.
Yes, up there, and then yes, and you can see the bottom, the top out from this little awning right here. It's pretty cool.
And let's get back into the elevator.
Yeah.
You should show this just the staircase.
We'll take a little peek, yes, at our main staircase, done by the same artist as the black and white mural. DJ now. Sneak peek. Definitely got to see it in person.
It's wild.
Until next time.
Any more exciting? Any more questions?
How much is membership?
How much is membership?
Membership now is $120.
Membership on our website, we're offering 3-month, 6-month, and 12-month packages for a significant discount.
Significant discount. And I will say that.
Oh, we'll get on the way back. But yes, there is going to be a sauna and steam room. They're right next to the cafe. I think someone asked. The sauna will be closed during member hours. Cool. Actually, just pop over there.
You can see that?
Yeah, I can rest my hands.
Relatively quiet.
Back? Yeah, we're back.
Should we sit here?
Yeah. And I'll just place this
And
down.
then you can come and join us.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta see the questions.
Oh, true.
And then just... Awesome. So I am just gonna start reading off some of the questions. People have had a lot of questions. Most commonly, of course, we are working on our opening still. We are very close. We're working very hard. Let's see.
We are very close to opening, and I'll repeat. That's part of why we wanted to show you this today, because most of what we're doing right now is finishes, which means we're getting really, really, really close.
Oh, someone IMS or IMES asked, what are some details about the yoga classes? Lynn, can you expand on that?
So we are offering, as we open, we're offering a few different classes. We have V1 classes, which are for brand new beginners. V2 are for all levels, and V3 are for more advanced students who have been practicing for a while. They're all Vinyasa flow classes, except for our VHAB class. VHAB class is specifically designed to be a rehabilitative class. So if you're climbing a lot, if you get, sore shoulder, sore hips, if you've got injuries, Or sometimes, if you just want to get into a class and breathe and meditate and do that type of work, those are going to be our rehab classes. You'll be most comfortable there. Otherwise, yeah, V1, V2, and V3 vinyasa, they're going to be pretty fiery, pretty powerful flows, so that you'll be able to get in for an hour, do your work, get that deep stretch, and be done.
Are the walls textured or smooth? They're very textured.
They're very textured. Yeah, I can't run my my hand down it.
Are we gonna have hand balancing classes?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we also have hand balancing classes. So if you're super interested in getting into handstand for the first time, or if you've been doing handstands forever, we'll knock those out and give you variations to play with, so you can stand on your hands.
One question that gets asked very frequently is, is there going to be a V grading system at the gym?
Yes, there will.
There's, yes, it's a little different. I can actually walk around this. We'll walk up to one of the problems and explain a little bit more in person. It makes a little more sense when you see it up close. So at all our gyms, we actually use a circuit grading system instead of the V grade. So at the front of any one of our problems, a problem will have a tag with a color on it, and that's the circuit it's on. Now this tag right here, so like we have a red, this is on the red circuit, indicates a difficulty range of the climb. So green will be our easiest climbs. Those are going to be considered like V0, V1, yellow, V1, V2, V3, orange, V3, V4, so on and so forth, up until black, which is about V9, V10, and upwards. The reason we like that is because it's less about specific number grades, so a climb isn't necessarily a specific grade so much as a grade range, because the grading as a whole is very subjective, so it's more important to be pushing yourself in a circuit than it is to be latching onto a specific number of your ability.
Yeah, which is really nice for somebody like me, because if I see a V3, I'm like, yeah, I could probably climb that, okay. If I see a V4, I'm like, oh, maybe not today, but if it's just a color and I can't tell, it means I'm going to try it out, I'm going to test it anyway. And allow myself that freedom to climb things that maybe I don't feel capable of, but then, sometimes you surprise yourself.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's answer a few more questions. Opening. Just ask.
What's your favorite spot in the whole gym?
I mean...
Not the yoga room.
I'm not allowed to say the yoga room?
You're not allowed to say the yoga room.
I mean, it's a toss-up because, all right, so I've already climbed a few of these, and they're really smart and really exciting. The rad setters are doing an amazing job setting up problems that are interesting and fun, so I really like that part, but then I also really like the entrance. Like, it's beautiful.
I love
that. And it's so airy and nice, and I want to spend all day there. I love the mural upstairs, too. I mean, I have too many murals. That sounds so cheesy. But I do. The gym's beautiful. It's amazing. Oh.
Yeah, for me it would be if we eliminate the cycling studio from my options, I would definitely say that is the main entrance as well.
That's gorgeous.
After the year that we all had of not being around people, the idea of being in an open space that you can just work from and see people walking by, it's very exciting.
When the fire pit's done too, I think that's going to be a contender. Rooftop party.
Let's grab a seat in the other cave. While we're at it, since we have two instructors, Sergio, could you give a rough outline of what the class schedule is going to be like?
Sure. So for both cycling and fitness, we're going to start it out with 3 classes a day. So you're going to have one class in the morning, you're going to have a class in the middle of the day, and then you're going to have a PM class. On weekends, it is going to be a little busier, so we're going to have 4 to 5 classes on the weekend, so you can get your workout in, and then go and enjoy brunch in Williamsburg. So that's for now. Once we increase our capacity because of COVID, we're going to be having more classes. We're going to be having 5+ classes a day.
I know Ariel is doing doing 2 to 3 classes per day, I
Correct.
believe. They're longer format classes, so you could be here for an hour and a half or an hour. As far as the yoga schedule goes, we're starting with 26 classes per week, so either 3 or 4 classes a day, depending on the day of the week. And again, like Sergio was saying, as soon as we can, we're going to build out that schedule.
Cool. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to pop this down.
Yeah.
One question that we got a lot, and it's always good to re-answer, is what are some of our COVID regulations or plans and guidelines? So there's a lot of them.
Yeah. So we're following the state regulations closely. Mask wearing, obviously, inside at all times. Maintaining 6 feet of space between people. We are doing, like in the yoga studio, we're going to set up stickers so that you'll know where to put your mat, so you're spaced properly apart from other folks. I know in the cycle studio, the bicycles.
Apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the moment that you walk into the gym, you're gonna do a check-in with our staff. You're gonna have your temperature taken. Everyone's gonna be wearing masks at all times in the gym, so you do feel super safe.
There will be liquid chalk dispensers for everybody, so you will always have the possibility of doing that. It is not COVID friendly, that liquid chalk, so it's super helpful.
And all the places that people frequently touch will be sanitized and cleaned often. So if it is door handles, if it is a sitting area, or if it is equipment at the gym, those will be cleaned frequently, so you know that it is safe enough. For the climb fit classes, you're not going to be sharing any equipment with anyone. So if you get your kettlebell, if you get your dumbbell, it's going to be yours for the whole class. So you don't have to be sharing with any other participants.
And any equipment that you borrow will be cleaned and disinfected in between uses.
And there'll be plenty of hand sanitizer throughout the building as well, and wipes that if you feel that you want to give it an extra clean, that you can go ahead and do that.
Awesome. And some folks are asking about what is our protocol for the 24/7 access. So how's that going to work?
Yeah.
So you're going to have a tag, right, Ricky?
Yes. So you're going to have a key fob available. So when you purchase membership, it is going to be a $10 additional fee for a member key card, and you can check into, and the doors will be locked, and only through the member key card can you unlock the doors and actually get access to the building. So the building is locked after hours, and only member key cards can get you in. And there's also a front desk kiosk where you would scan your member card to check in, and in the case of guests, the guest would have to take a photo to verify their identity, because we will have one staff member, an overnight staff, that is. I'll walk in. I'm just gonna walk in. I saw Lynn just. Yeah. So for after hours stuff, so there is going to be an overnight staff member that is just. An overnight staff member that is around cleaning up the space, but also verifying people that are in the space. So in the case of bringing a guest over, when they purchase the guest pass, they do have to take a quick photo of themselves to verify their ID, and then the overnight staff they'll just be in plain clothes, kind of like just walking around, not necessarily trying to monitor everyone, just being there as another person around the gym. And they will be checking around, verifying IDs, so just checking to see that the people who say they are there are there. In terms of access to the space, most of the gym will be available during our member hours. So roof will be available, the gym will be available, all the boards will be available. The only thing that I know will be closed is our outdoor sauna and showers. Those will be closed during member hours. Cool.
So are you saying that from grand opening, are we going to be 24/7?
I think it's right after grand opening, we will be ready to be open 24/7.
So Sergio, what's the deal with climbing shoes? Is there a fee to rent? Not climbing shoes. Yeah, shoe rentals in general. So for cycle and for climbing.
So for the cycling classes, if you do have your cycling shoes, you can bring them in. All of our bikes take both Delta and SPD cleats. If you don't have cycling shoes, you have them for hire for $2 on top of the class, and you can wear them for class. For climbing,
Do you have to wear
you have to wear cycling shoes.
And then for climbing, we do have rental shoes available. We will have a little kiosk right around the front desk where you can rent your own shoes. Shoe rentals, I believe, are going to be $5. So you can rent them. We do encourage you to wear rental shoes, and especially for health reasons, we recommend that you wear climbing shoes because we don't want you tracking necessarily your gym shoes onto the wall because our hands touch where our feet are as well. So we encourage climbing shoes. We will have a small selection of shoes available for purchase as well. Yeah.
You can't climb without climbing shoes, right?
Yes. Yeah. Don't recommend it though.
Will Brandon would like to know who the best cycling instructor is.
I've got many.
And do Peloton shoes fit on the bikes?
They do, yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
Switch out.
Yeah, all right.
Good. Cool. So we are going to probably do a quick walkthrough of the space. So is there smartphone app booking?
There's the MindBody online.
Yeah, yes, the MindBody app. So all our memberships are and our classes are reserved through MindBody, and MindBody does have an app which allows you to reserve classes through your account.
Correct. If you don't make a booking, you can still show up to class, but bookings are highly encouraged because you might walk in hoping to get your class, but then there are no spots available. So we do recommend you making a booking before you come to the gym, so you know exactly your attendance that you will be able to attend class.
Another really cool feature of the website is that we have an attendance ticker, so you can take a look at the website before you come to the gym and see, are there a ton of people there? Are there like 20 people there? If you're worried about COVID transmission and you want to make sure you come at light times, you'll be able to see that number on the website before you even leave your apartment.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Let's see, I'm going to look for some more questions. We have a lot. What are member hours exactly?
Yeah, so the regular hours are 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., and so member hours would be the other times, so 11 p.m. all the way through to 9 a.m. Now, if you are a non-member and you want to take a yoga class at 8 a.m., you can do that. So just sign up online first, make sure that you're signed up, and you'll be able to get into the building and come to class, no problem.
Correct. That's a good question.
Any more questions? And then we're going to answer a few more questions, and then we are going to take another little walk through the space, because it's always fun to see it twice. And this time we'll actually peek at the sauna. Opening, grand opening. No. And can the kilter board angle be adjusted by members or just staff? So we will be able to adjust it, and then there's also going to be usually some kind of setup right on the side that you'll be able to. We do ask on your first visit, you ask a staff member to show you how to adjust it first. So that's an important one. Don't just start grabbing at it, but yes, you'll be able to use that.
Knowledge is power.
And people are asking, if I'm injured, can I freeze my membership?
Ooh, yeah, that's a really good question.
Even better question. So yeah, so some cool things about our membership is, I always like talking about this. Our membership is actually pretty simple in terms of what is available to us. So there's no initiation fee, there's no cancellation fee. So in the case of someone needing to cancel their membership, there would be no, it would be as simple as just emailing ahead and we would cancel your membership, and then membership would be able to be reactivated at a later date with no extra fees or anything like that. The only thing that might come up is that you are locked into your original price rate. So if you were to purchase, so anytime our membership goes up, if you already have a membership, your membership would not go up. It would only be for new members. And in the case of injury, that would be as simple as canceling your membership. If it's really early, it's worth just shooting an email and just kind of handling on a case-by-case basis.
Sweet.
So we're going to take another tour around. I know that there are questions about the kids programs and stuff, but let's walk around because we have the wonderful Elizabeth who can actually answer that more succinctly than any of the three of us can.
Snag that for you.
Yeah. Great, so we'll go back to the entrance.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Will I have to sign up for climbing as a member because of capacity limits?
Yeah, there will be windows at the beginning, just to make sure we're serving the whole population.
Yes, so there will be a slot reservation system in place. That will be for peak hours. So from 4 to 7, there will be time reservation slots, but we will always welcome walk-ins. Priority, however, will be given to people who are taking slots during peak, just simply during peak hours on weekdays. Any other time, walk-in should be fine.
But peak hours are 4 to 7, so if you're coming outside of those hours.
So we are back at our main entrance with our beautiful chandelier and all the lights all the crew just enjoying their time outside.
Those of you who are just signing on, you missed a whole bunch of the crew members who were here training, and they were really nice to see. We have a really, really great staff of people to help you out. If it's your first time to the gym, if you've been to rock climbing gyms for the past 10 years, there will be people to help you out, point you in the right direction, help you get your shoes fitted properly. If you don't know how to do that, send you to the right sections on the wall, let you know where the zones are, and basically take care of you while you're here.
Awesome. Someone did have a question about for founding members or pre-sale members, when their membership finishes, what will their opening rate be? Because it will be $125 from opening rate, so you'll be opening at the grand opening rate. So let's say like you get a yearly membership, and in a year our membership rate goes up a little bit. You wouldn't be paying that new rate. Instead, you'd be paying the original rate of $125.
Yeah, huge
That's
bonus
why
for
you
signing
should
up
get
early.
your memberships now.
Yes.
So you can lock in that special price. And here's the bottom of the stairs that will take you all the way up to the studios upstairs.
We would take you up them, but we can't today. No.
Cool. So it's
All right.
Walk this way.
Again, nice big view of the gym. You can see just how many routes are going up. You will not be starved for choice here.
This is where the rental shoes will be, by the way. There's a nice little kiosk and a card reader right over there. Some more climbing.
I think something that's really cool about that shoe kiosk is it's sort of a demonstration of how we feel about our membership base. This is a community, and you're here and we trust you. So when you need shoes, you go ahead and do the kiosk yourself. You get your own shoes. You take care of yourself, if you know how to do that. Otherwise, crew member will help you out.
Sweet. So some people are asking, especially about the pre-sale, if I buy a pre-sale membership now, does it start when we open or when I first visit?
Your first visit.
So in your first visit, and you have a 90-day window from our grand opening until you have to activate your membership. So plenty of
Good
time.
question. Great, so again, we're back in the aerial section. If you're interested in doing any circ stuff, doing some aerial silk here, our lead, Rebecca Faye, is setting everything up in this section. At the beginning, we'll just have 6 anchor points for silks. So small classes, you get lots of attention. And then we're able to open this massive garage door here to get in lots of air and light. You can see some crew members and some construction members out here enjoying some lunch out in the wide open space. That patio will be available to you as well if you want to do work there and then take a break and come climb, do work there, take a class, go back. It's great.
Awesome. Walk through the space a little bit. And as always mentioned, this boulder right here is a top out, so you can climb to the top. And also, please do not jump from the top, but you know, worth mentioning. Yeah.
Is it Ghostbusters Bathroom? You'll see people walking around with a backpack on. Oh yeah. So hopefully our programs lead will be here and she can tell you more about the children's programs, tell you more about what we're doing with camps and with climbing clinics as well, if that's something that you're interested in, as well as adults and youth teams.
Yes, and aerials are included in membership.
Yes.
Someone just
Watch you there. Hold.
got it. Yes.
Oh no, she left.
That's okay. Let's look at the kids slide again anyway.
Yeah.
It's your turn to go down.
Yeah! I've been waiting. Right, so we've got some competitions early on. When we get to our grand opening, we'll have some super fun competitions. This wall is a nice display of some of the stuff we'll be playing with in the opening week. And then we've got our kiddie area. Right now, we're open to 5 years old and up, and we'll have programs for them. After-school programs for kids, climbing clinics for kids. Climbing clinics are for adults. I need Elizabeth here to tell you about it.
You go on.
I'm going.
And then here is the kid space.
The slide works.
Awesome.
It's fast too.
I saw someone asked about the weight room.
Yes, he's asking a little bit more about the weights room.
Yeah, let's take them back there. So right down at the back.
Take the camera down the slide.
Right down at the back is our weights area, our fitness area. We have some equipment in already that just got delivered today.
Nice little peek at. This is going to be the spray zone part of the training area as well. So again, this half of the area is currently spray wall, and then this we have some dynos up for some grand opening competition. We have our tension board over there. But Sergio in the weight room.
So here is the weight room. You can see there's some table machines here already. We're going to have dumbbells and kettlebells all the way across the window by the mirrors. And then we're going to have some squat racks that you can use as well. Benches over there, pull-up bars over the corner, and you can see some cardio equipment at the back as well. So we've got treadmills, bikes, a Stepmaster. Look at that!
That's too wide for me to do.
And a Jacob's ladder going in as well.
Yes.
And then now, in this space is where all of our climb fit classes are going to happen. So they might be called climb fit, but you're not actually on the wall. All of the climb fit classes are on the floor.
The classes are built to be supportive of cross training, so if you have days when you're not able to climb for any reason, maybe finger injury, something like that, you can still come get a workout in and make sure you're cross training.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Should we go back upstairs for one last round?
Take a look, wrap around. I'd like to point out the kilter board as well as the campus board. We will also be putting in a bunch of hang boards, so we'll have just about any hang board you'd need for all your training purposes. We're also getting a tread wall. I think it's going to be going right here-ish. Tread wall.
You can see the bones of the old building here, which is pretty cool.
Cool. Let's walk through here.
Should we go back to the elevator?
Let's walk by the lockers.
Yes.
Someone did have a question about the lockers. So the lockers are free to use. They are set your own code style, all fair game. The only thing we do ask is that you not leave anything overnight, of course. Was that a Jacob's ladder? Yes, it was. Let's look at it again. Right over there.
Love those.
Our class is included in membership.
Yes.
They are, yes. If you are not a member, you can still come in and take any class. The single visit pass is going to be $32. You can come into the gym, use the gym, you can climb up, you can use the fitness space, and you can also take a class.
Single class per day with a day pass.
Correct. And let's go back.
So you can see, also I'll reiterate, here's the elevator. We have a ramp outside, out front. For those of you who are just signing on, this space is accessible. Everybody is welcome here. We want you to come and be part of the community, so please do.
Let's go right in the back and finish up. What's up?
Nice storage units going up.
So we are once again back in the studio area.
In my favorite room, this is the yoga studio. And this place is amazing. You're going to come in to practice. And here, as you're practicing, you've got a gorgeous view of the Manhattan skyline. You've got a view of our fire pit out here on the patio. And Refuge, our little cafe. We'll show you more about that in a moment. We've got mirrors set up now so we can do things like work on alignment for specific classes where that makes sense. We'll also have curtains to cover those up for classes where we really want to meditate and focus on flow. We've got this beautiful cabinetry built by the Nook team. They're amazing, and you'll see throughout the gym there are aesthetic choices that they've made that all match. They look good. There's been a lot of thought put into the aesthetics of the space and the art that's in the space as well.
to the cycling studio. Now, once we are at full capacity, we're going to have 24 bikes here. Pitch dark room with some great lights. There'll be a TV on the front, so all of the classes are based on metrics, so you know exactly where you're at and where you should be. So we can all ride together as a team, and now you can finish that class feeling good about it. As we mentioned earlier, because of COVID regulations, we're going to start with only 9 people per class. But you know, you can see how many bikes fit here already with all those curves over here. A nice view of Berry Street.
And we should say, because we didn't mention it before, the gym is equipped with a MERV 13 HVAC system, which will keep the air filtered for safety purposes for COVID, and also just because there's chalk everywhere. So we need to get that out and make sure it's safe to breathe. And yes, these doors open wide open, so on these gorgeous days like today, you can take a yoga class with some fresh breeze coming into the room.
And here's the roof, still in operation. Should be about ready for grand opening. Well,
I'm going to show you what's going to be one.
but we're in a good spot.
It's going to be a super exciting spot to climb just because look at the view as you're climbing this thing. It's so cool. You can hang right off here, get your sweet Instagram photo of the Manhattan skyline and you dangling, which is pretty cool. That'll be a fun spot.
Take a little quick peek, see at some of the other features in the roof. Other things I'd like to point out in the roof section is it is going to be available 24/7. It's going to be their nice little awnings and space heaters, so when it's a little colder, we'll still have the chance to climb.
There will also be a green roof. So we'll have plant foliage up here.
And then you can see that you can climb all the way around the rooftops. It's not just this area. We do have walls going all the way and wrapping around our rooftop.
We're going to keep Ricky safe behind the camera, though, and not try and walk this tightrope as it is right now.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Cool. Let's head back downstairs, answer a few more questions, and I think we're in a good spot. Yeah.
Great. Oh, we didn't say to this group, if you're just signing on, here's our fire pit, which is amazing. You're going to get to hang out here. It's right in front of our cafe, which is Refuge. And you'll be able to get a snack, get a drink, get a beer if you want that. And then we also have a sauna and a steam room. We were going to show these.
Yes.
This
Take a quick peek. So, yep. Sauna. It's going to be a dry sauna as well, and then 2 outdoor showers available in the space. And again, those will be closed during member hours, but available any other time. Cool.
Now, Ricky, the biggest question: when are we opening?
Soon. We're working very hard to set an official date. Someone did ask about inspections. We finished most of our big inspections, so we're good to open in the city, and now we're just working on setting a correct date. And in terms of wait till we get out of the elevator, we'll talk a little bit about our plans for the grand opening week.
Yes. Yeah, it's nice over here.
Yes.
If you're just signing on, this is the entrance. Place a little co-working space that you can hang out in, do your work before you go for a climb.
Awesome. Cool. Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So one question that does keep coming up is our guest pass policy. Do memberships come with guest passes? And the answer to that is quite simply, we don't have that right now, but we're hearing a lot from the comments that it's something that's worth reconsidering. And we want to listen to the folks, so it's, of course, great as an option to hear about it. We'll definitely think about it. We're trying to figure out a good policy that doesn't turn into people going from one friend to another, grabbing guest passes. So we're working on it. And then a little thing about the grand opening. Awesome, yeah. And then in the comments.
What's grand opening going to look like?
So yeah, grand opening is going to look like, I can walk over here. So some things we're planning for grand opening is because of code regulations, we can't have a single grand opening event. Instead, we're going to plan events throughout the week. So for that first week after maybe a small soft opening, we'll start on a weekend for our grand opening, where there'll be 2 days of food vendors from around the neighborhood will be coming into the space, providing food. There'll be drinks, there'll be small competitions, raffles, all this good stuff, and we'll be having events throughout the whole week because we can't have a bunch of people in the gym at one time. So you're welcome to come to the gym throughout the entire week. We're going to have stuff happening all the time. It's going to be really fun.
What are the founder benefits?
So founder benefits. So when many moons ago, when we were first getting ready, we were offering pre-sale memberships. And before our pre-sale memberships, the first 100 folks to sign up for a membership were our founding members. So their membership was a little bit, so the discount was a little bit higher, so it was a little bit more on sale. And then we've since sold out of our founding memberships, and now we have pre-sale memberships. We have a few more. We're running out, but definitely check our website for more pre-sale memberships. Definitely a good sale for folks who want to sign up for a membership.
So just if I get a pre-sale membership now, and then if I get a 3-month, and then if I have to renew it, is it locked in at my pre-sale price?
It's locked in at the grand opening price. Okay. So pre-sale price, especially for 3 months, is about $120 a month, where it adds into that because you're buying 3 months at once. Once that membership needs to renew at the grand opening rate of $125 a month. Other fun fact about the pre-sale is when you purchase a membership, you do need a $10 member ID card to get into the building. Pre-sale memberships, the cost of that card is covered.
There's still some confusion about the guest passes because our waiver says that you can bring 4 guests at a time. What does that mean?
So that's a great question. So as you know, we are going to be a 24-hour gym for members. So we have member hours, which are from anytime before 9 a.m. or after 11 p.m. And members have the opportunity to bring guests during member hours. Those guests would still have to purchase a guest pass. However, they would be the responsibility of that member. They would be your guests in that time.
Okay, great. Should we talk about grand opening events?
Some grand opening events? Yeah, we got a lot of things planned. We have everything from a few competitions that will be tracked throughout the week, so you don't have to go on one specific day. We'll be having dyno comps. We'll be having a circuit comp. So if you saw in the comp section over there, there's a scale of comps where you track your attempts and seeing how well you can move up from there, as well as I think we're doing an endurance comp. We were planning a volumes only comp, but I don't think we have something just yet. And we are thinking about setting something up with the tread wall. So who can last the longest on the tread wall? Cool. Definitely planning some fun things, as well as scavenger hunt for kids and adults. and plenty of raffles, plenty of free things. And
doing grand opening as well, we're going to be offering free classes. So if you don't want to commit your membership just yet, maybe you want to try a couple of yoga classes, if you want to try a cycling class, some of those classes will be free as well. Again, remember, those spaces are extremely limited. So as soon as those are advertised, make sure that you book into them so you can get a taste of our classes.
All right.
Awesome. Should we wrap up?
Yes. So it's been Lynn, Sergio, and
thanks, guys.
Thanks, team. Thanks for
Ricky.
joining us for this tour. I hope you guys are just as excited as we are to be in the space, to be climbing, to be moving and working out. And we cannot wait to have you guys during our grand opening week.
If you've got specific questions about the yoga program, you can always email me if it's a longer form question, lynn@vitalclimbinggym.com, so you can send your questions there if you still have them.
And if it's anything cycling or on the weights room or fitness related, you can send it to Sergio at vitalclimbinggym.com.
And of course, one last thank you to Maddie. She's been in the comments asking questions. Thank you so much, Maddie.
Thanks, Maddie.
She's awesome. And then if you need any other questions, you can always reach out to the website. And I'm usually the one who answers those questions. So anything from Brooklyn Crew at vitalclimbinggym.com, that's also me. Or Ricky at vitalclimbinggym.com. Awesome. Cool. And I think that's it. We're signing out.
We can't wait to share the space with you guys. Can't wait to have you in here.
Oh, and wait, one last thing. So this, again, pre-sale memberships are limited. We're almost done. And then this tour will be saved on our Instagram, so you can always look back at it when you need to. Yes, Nico is the best. I agree.
Bye, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.